kind of went with Oakland High School, Stewart's Creek, Blackman, Smyrna, and Antioch. John thinks Siegel's going to pull the upset tomorrow night and very well could over Rockville. We all went with Eagleville. And then, of course, over the weekend, John went with the Patriots. I should have went with the Patriots. I picked the Titans. I don't know why I picked the Titans. I should have known better than that. I went with Auburn, unfortunately, but I hope I'm wrong for Vandy's sake. And then we all went with the Vols. So we'll see if there's any changes in pigskin picks. All right, next week when we're back, we're talking postseason, playoffs, and we'll go from there. Y'all have a great evening again, Big G TV, or listen live on WGNS.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSsports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB Award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagleville has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their seventh state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
And good evening from Riverdale High School. Tonight, we're going to have the Battle of the Borough, Murfreesboro, Riverdale against Oakland. And we have an abbreviated portion of our countdown to kickoff here on State Farm Prep Football. I'm John Dinkins. You've already heard from Rod, if you've been listening, Rod Edwards. And we're presenting the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And Rod, rain, go away.
Please do. This will make for a more fun game. And although we are in the booth, though, we could say, we're a lot better off than with those people out there.
Well, it has slacked off a little bit. It is a steady, I would say it's not a drizzle, but it's a steady, small, light rain in the area. But it was coming down when we went to get some food a while ago, I could tell you that.
Yeah, as far as it was coming down, that would definitely affect play. I don't know how much this will.
And we're going to take a minute break here in just a second. But, Rod, your thoughts of this game. Riverdale has surprised everyone, I think. We thought they'd struggle offensively, but their offense has really picked things up.
Yes, their defense carried them early in the season, and then the offense has really kicked into gear. They've scored 236 points so far. That means they're averaging about 25, 26 points a game. Defense, though, they've only given up 54 points. First two games, they gave up 14 and 12. And everything else has been 7 or less. So they've really picked up. The defense has continued to do outstanding, but the offense is really coming around.
Well, we're going to take a break. Then we'll have the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Brian will join us with the players to watch in tonight's game and the keys to the game when we return It'll be the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup as the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff continues, sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically, because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number with your insurance provider? At Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, Agent Rick Hall prides himself on offering personalized service that puts you first. Every client's needs are unique. From personal home and auto coverage to tailored business insurance, Rick Hall's got you covered. Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, where you're more than just a policy number. You're a neighbor.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. As we continue, it's Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. Also, be sure to try other favorites like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family on Warrior Drive off South Church Street. And we're going to run down the schedule. We're going to save the Friday games, Rod, but as we look at this, the Thursday night games, let's do the Friday schedule first. Tomorrow, PCA's at Webb. That's going to be a big game, and MTCS at Easdale Harding. That's got region ramifications to it. Also, Friday, it's Stewart's Creek at McGavick, and Rockville at Siegel. That'll be our broadcast game. And also, Eagleville is at Cornersville. That's a big game for the Eagles tomorrow night.
Yes, because there's so many teams that have a chance to go to the playoffs. You got 5 of them really fighting, and so you can't let up. You're right there at that point where you can make a difference to get to the state playoffs.
Another big game that's taking place tonight. It'll be the Oakland Patriots here at Riverdale, the Battle of the Borough, and that's what we're going to spend our time talking about tonight. And with that, before we talk about our keys to the game, let's go to our weather and take a look at what's up.
Thanks, John. Cloudy skies tonight, and we will have a few showers around the area. Temperatures still comfortable in the mid-70s around kickoff and the low 70s by the end of the game. Breezy southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour early on will diminish as we head into the evening, dropping down to around 5 miles an hour. That's your forecast, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, your heating and air expert since 1966, delivering the finest HVAC products and services at affordable prices. From the Rutherford Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller.
Thank you, Ray. It's 63 degrees currently here as we approach game time, and it's going to not get much lower than that tonight, but it's not going to get that much higher than that tomorrow. So that's kind of how we look. And when we look at the keys to the game, Rod, before I mention we go into it, we've talked about the weather, windy, rain, that kind of thing. But we got some other things to talk about as well.
Yeah.
Time now for the keys to the game, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, let Rick Hall help you get the coverage you deserve with personalized service that puts you first.
Wind a factor, weather always a factor when it's raining like that. And again, it's really more wind than rain right at the moment. But how does it affect these two ball clubs? You're on turf, so that's not an issue, although it can be slippery at times. But what does Riverdale have to do to defeat Oakland tonight?
Okay, they're going to have to mix it up. Probably passing game is going to have to be a short, quick passing game because of the wind velocity. Against the Blackmen, they sort of really improved their play in the second half because they had a good mixture of the pass and run. Going to have to try to get some pitch outs, laterals to Taylor to get him around the edge, because it's hard to attack inside. But for Riverdale, for Oakland, though, they're going to also have to balance it out. They're going to have to hit you from many different directions with the pass and, the run, and then they're going to use that run to work off the pass, which Creasy's done very well. He has almost 900 and some odd yards passing. Where Talon from Riverdale has 1,200 somewhat yards. So you got to keep that. But the big thing is turnovers. Anyone who gets lopsided in the number of turnovers, there's the game. Also, we have to discipline. Both teams have had some tendencies to have too many penalties. Oakland had 10 last week in their game.
Well, we could have all kinds of special teams play. That's an issue. Weather. I think winning it at the line of scrimmage is going to be huge tonight, too, because I don't know that you're going to have to be able – you can mix it up a little bit, but, we have seen with it be a lot of wind and they just throwing it down the field. We went through that at Oakland game the last time Oakland played in the rain. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's a look at our keys to the game brought to you by Rayburn Insurance and our friends at Rayburn. They are, I guess, one of our new sponsors, and we appreciate them so much as sponsoring part of our game tonight. Quickly, we're doing an abbreviated portion this evening, so joining us is our play-by-play man, Brian Barrett. And Brian, good evening. Good evening. Hope you didn't get too wet on the way down to the concession stand.
No, I went after you guys, and the rain had not stopped, but it was more of a very light rain, and that's kind of what we've got going on right now. But the wind does whip at times. I think this is probably pretty much going to be what we have, at least looking at the radar, through the rest of the night. But let's talk to you about some of our players to watch.
Time now for your players to watch, brought to you by J.H.J. Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Fans Heating and Air, and Winners Trophies.
For the visiting Oakland Patriots, Kyler Creasy will be your quarterback, 74 of 115, 1,227 yards. 1 interception, 14 touchdowns on the season. In the backfield, we expect to see DeJuan Morris and Craig Tutt, Kamani Bass, Avery Hainsworth, Chase Bandy, Matthew Moore, Will Millsap. They'll all get some touches. Majority, Morris, Tutt. We don't know of T.T. Hill's situation. There was an injury in last week's game against Ravenwood, and Morris playing a little gimpy as well. Wideouts, Kamani Bass, Hill, Mikkel Brown, Braxton Griever, along with Tutt, Morris, and Bandy. Bandy, the leading receiver with 271 yards on 13 catches. Sophomore Malik Frierson and junior Jose Hernandez take care of the kicking. Hernandez, for the most part, handles all of that, and he is averaging about 48.6 on kickoffs. On defense for the Oakland Patriots, here are names you'll hear: Caleb Ellison, Cullen Williams, Ethan Burrell, Kyrie Gaynor, Craig Tutt, Justin Barber, and Dre Oldham. For the Riverdale Warriors on offense, Malachi Tellin, 96 of 159, 1,238 yards, and 15 TDs, just 2 interceptions. He also has 2 rushing touchdowns on the season as well. In the backfield, the key is going to be DJ Taylor. 86 carries, 498 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He's also a pretty decent receiver, 13 catches for 77 yards and 2 TDs there. Caden Brown, Dante Cameron, Hudson Fuqua will get some touches tonight, along with wideouts Cameron Booker, Malik Hicks, Fletcher, Xavier Watkins, and Zayden Jones. Your kicker, Khalil Armand, almost perfect on PATs, 26 of 27. His longest field goal of the season was 43, and he's averaging 63 yards on kickoffs. That is pretty amazing. And defensively for the Warriors, names you will hear: Aiden Emmons, Jeremiah Weaver, Elijah Reams, Hudson Fuqua, JoJo Smith, Zarnicholas Morris, Anthony Gunn, Bronson Crisp, J.C. Haynes, and Caleb Woods. That's a look at your players to watch here tonight, and it is brought to you by our friends at JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air. John, last year, Oakland lost 25-24 at home in the regular season to break the longest winning streak in the series between these two, which was 12 games, 2013-22. They got revenge, and in the playoffs won the largest margin of victory in the series, 56-0. So you just never know.
Well, and this game means a lot locally, but region playoffs, those kind of things, and that number 2 spot, will get you. You don't want to go on the road in the playoffs, but this game right here, a lot of times we have seen somebody get beat and then they come back and win in the playoffs. So I don't think you're going to risk injuries if you've got somebody that's hurt. I think Dwan Morris for Oakland's a little questionable tonight, and so do you play him? Probably not. And but we'll see. And everybody's a little banged up at this point of the time of the year, and we'll see how they play that tonight. I know one thing, I'm going to be terribly confused tonight because Riverdale's not – they're in their black tonight, black uniforms, and kind of Halloweenish.
Yes, I guess it is, Oakland in their white jerseys and pants with red numbers, and the Patriot football on the helmet. And, of course, you've got the spear on the side of the helmets for the Riverdale Warriors. We're about ready to get this one underway. The winner of this game is the number 1 seed, wins the region, and they will be at home throughout the playoffs. That's what number 1 gets. Number 2 gets a home playoff game, but has to spend more time on the road, and we'll see how this game hashes out. Ready to go here, and a few more folks beginning to come in. Toe meets leather, and we are underway here this evening. The ball takes a weird bounce, and the ball comes loose. It was touched by Oakland, and it's going to just depend on who had it last. And it is going to be Oakland's football, it looks like.
Boy, you don't want to approach a football like that, this kind of weather, and it just going to not – I think he was indecisive on whether he wanted to catch it in the air or let it bounce, and it was scary, but he was managed to recover it, so that's good news for Oakland.
Well, that was in traffic, too. That was very, very scary. 1st and 10.
We're going to use scary a lot tonight. That word?
Probably.
Okay.
And first play is a handoff and nowhere to go. Right up the middle. And that was DeJuan Morris on the run. So that answers that question.
Maybe got a yard.
They're going to give him a yard forward progress, but the whole pile pushed him back after that. Caleb Woods on the tackle for Oakland. I'm sorry, for Riverdale.
See, they look like Riverdale tonight. I know. That's what I was saying.
It's 2nd down and 9. Receiver to either side. The give is to Morris. Bounces it outside and is going to be corralled after getting the ball to about the 22-yard line. 27-yard line.
That was great pursuit by Riverdale there. They tried to sweep it to the outside, and they were there. They were ready for it. Did pick up a couple of yards, but you know DeJuan Morris, he's going to pick up a couple of yards just by jumping across.
Smith making the tackle. Ball is on the left hash as Oakland moves right to left. It's 3rd down and 7 at their own 27-yard line. Stacked set of 2 receivers near side. Back to pass. Creasy looking across the middle. It's going to be caught by Morris, fighting for yardage right there at the hashes, and is going to be shy of the 1st down by just a little bit.
Yeah, they even gave him a bad mark. Kind of threw it in traffic, a little desperate. The rush was on, and but Creasy made a nice throw, but just going to come up a little short, I think.
Well, it looks like there was a flag on the play. Weaver making the tackle.
They're going to have to brighten those flags.
Well,
optic yellow.
Honestly, this is a flag on Oakland. An eligible lineman downfield, which you said he threw into a big crowd, and he did, but that does give Oakland a third down here, third and behind the chain, about 12. I think it's the color of the turf.
Could be.
Because it's a constant color, but. Well, 3rd and 12. Oakland's about to break the huddle here.
Good news is, bad news is they held, but good news is they get another opportunity here.
Bandy to the near side at the numbers. Another receiver on the hashes on the right. Two tights on either end. Some time for Creasy. He waits, he launches it, and just throws it away. It's going to fall incomplete. Great coverage downfield by the Warriors.
I think he wanted to go deep down that sidelines, but he just could not get away from the defender. And he rolled out, kept looking. Nobody ever broke free.
Well, it's going to be a punt situation here for Oakland. They quickly break the huddle. Have a little protection back there as well. Boy, what a high snap. And it's blocked. And it is going to be fallen on by Riverdale at the 26-yard line. The ball got away from him at the last second, but he was able to corral it and bring it back in.
Yeah, he wanted to pick it up and go, but under those circumstances, you just fall on the football. You don't want to try to advance it. You're liable to refumble it.
Duclaw.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Riverdale here early going.
So Riverdale will have the short field here now. Going left to right at the 26 of Oakland. 3 wide left, 1 to the right. A light misty rain continuing to fall as the give is to DJ Taylor. Taylor tries the edge on the far side and is going to fall forward to about the 24-yard line, so a pickup of 2. And it'll bring up 2nd down now.
Expect to see DJ Taylor running with the football. That time wasn't able to cut up field after he made it that sweep around that left side. He couldn't cut it up field.
Ethan Burrell making the tackle for Oakland. 2nd down now. Ball from the left hash. Malachi Tellin, the senior quarterback, first year at Riverdale. He's had an impressive year. Back to pass. Burns it right side and overthrown, really thrown away from Malik Hicks, the intended receiver.
Looks like he rushed that pass just a little bit. Brian had a little more time than he thought he had.
All Hicks could do is put his hand out there. So 3rd down now for the Warriors and 8. 9:06 to play here in the first quarter. We're just underway on a rainy Halloween night. Battle of the Borough. Now Tellin is going to have Taylor on his left hip. 3 wide right. He looks this way. Long pass and deep, and a diving catch is made by Malik Hicks. Touchdown, Warriors. It's his 2nd touchdown of the season.
A beautiful throw and a tremendous catch by Hicks. Just diving for it. Just a beautiful play.
Toots touchdown, and the Warriors draw first blood here in this Battle of the Borough 2024 edition. Don't forget Toots after the game. 4 locations. Be a good place to dry off and get some of those wings. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. So your score, 7-0. The Warriors lead the Patriots as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
Man, I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back as Riverdale draws first blood here. And the kickoff by Khalil Armand. And this one is going to be dropped, picked up by Oakland, and now a scramble. And on the return for the Patriots is Craig Tutt. And he gets it to about the 16.5-yard line, make it 17, and that's where they'll start. Well, John, kickoffs have been really kind of interesting here so far.
Well, Rod and I talked about it in the pregame show. You know, special teams really play a big factor in games, in big games when teams are sort of equal. And right now, Oakland has not handled that as well as Riverdale has been really taking advantage.
It will be 1st and 10 for the Patriots, trailing here to Riverdale 7-0. Morris trying to find a crease. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. No gain. Boy, the interior running tonight may be, right now it's impossible for Oakland.
Well, Riverdale is very good. I mean, they're very good up front, and that's probably one of their strengths. And I think Oakland's going to maybe have to try another route to get this running game going.
2nd down and 10. We do have some other games going on tonight. We'll keep you updated on those. I'll tell you those games here in a second. This, I think, is Morris again trying to run right side and is going to eke out. Well, he's at the 18, so 2 yards. No, maybe about a yard. Caleb Woods on the takedown. They're going to say no gain. I was watching this side of it. No, they give him the yard. I was watching the sideline guy walk out. 3rd and long here for Oakland. 3rd and 9 at their own 18-yard line. Likely going to try the pass, a little end around here, and it's Kamani Bass taking it right side, trying to turn it up the sideline, and runs out of room there. It'll bring up 4th down.
So far, Riverdale has answered every play that Oakland has run, whether it's inside or outside. They've done a really good job.
Even the punt. Last punt was blocked.
I think both teams, too, know there's going to be a little bit of a difficulty maybe throwing the ball. But in order to win this game at this rate, you're going to have to be able to get some passing going.
Nice punt this time by Norfolk. It's dropped by Riverdale, and Hicks picked it right back up and now flag. He was hit at the end of that play. There were some words exchanged. I don't think it was the hit. His momentum was carrying him forward, at least I think. Your thoughts?
What a great pickup, though. He lost that ball and scooped that thing up, and then he got hit, and ordinarily you'd probably see the ball go flying. I think the momentum carried him. I don't know that was, unless it was around the helmet area, maybe what they're thinking.
No flag. They picked the flag up.
That's good.
I was really concerned that might have been what that flag was going to be, but that's probably the right call. I don't know how he would have been able to stop. Plus, the ball was out, so you're going after the ball too.
Yeah.
You know? So 1st and 10, and the chain gang has got to get set here. They're not even down here on this side of the field. Going to run the play without it, and it's an underhanded pitch to Taylor, and Taylor going to be dropped at the 35-yard line for a loss of 3.
Very stingy defense running the ball, both squads. And again, that's both of them have that good defense up front, and that makes it very difficult.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
Allen making the tackle there, first guy in. It's 2nd down, back to pass, this time is Tellin. And now he's crushed, dropped at the 31-yard line by that Oakland defensive line.
Tried to break out of the pocket, just got snagged, couldn't get out of it.
He tried to step up in the pocket to try to make a pass, but Oakland right there. Sanders leading the way, but he brought his friends.
Well, Tellin had gotten by. There was running room.
Yeah. It's 3rd down now, and with back-to-back losses, 17 yards to go for first down. 2 wide to either side for Tellin and the Warriors. 3-step drop. Zips it across the middle and knocked down by Oakland's Caleb Ellison. Ellison on the season, John, he's the leading defender with 73 tackles. He's got 30 or so more tackles than anybody else on the team. 2 forced fumbles. He is just 2 quarterback hurries. He's a beast.
Malachi would have liked to have that throw over, though, again, a little bit. Just a tad behind him.
So Miles Weaver averaging 28 yards per punt. Boots this one. And on the bounce, it's going to be picked up by Craig Tutt. Tutt, they string him out. He's going right side and is going to get down to the sideline and close to the midfield stripe. Good return there. And finally, Oakland's got better field position than they've had on the first 2 drives.
Yeah, that's another case. It looked like when he went, you weren't for sure he was going to pick the ball up, and everybody freezes for just a second. And then with that kind of speed that Tutt's got, you know, he's going to make some yardage.
There was a flag over on the sideline at the end of that play, and it is a personal foul against Riverdale. So that is going to be marked off from the 50, and Oakland cooking now with a 1st and 10. Should be at the 35. I think the ball was right at the 50, and it is.
Well, Tutt helped with that field position, and then the penalties really helped with it.
So 1st and 10 for Oakland at the 35-yard line of Riverdale. 5:38 to play in the first. Here's Morris trying to eke his way through the crowd. Did you see him kind of leap into the air and lunge forward just to get another yard? These yards are hard to get tonight. They're only going to give him about 1 yard. So without that lunge, he would have gotten nothing.
It's tough going in there. Riverdale's been ready for it.
Oakland keeps going back to that. Maybe they think there's going to be a crack in that armor at some point. Try to soften it up. Here's Tutt running it outside and tripped up. 25 now, 20, 15, and caught from behind. But a big run for the Oakland Patriots. Craig Tutt, who coming into this game had 65 carries for 571 yards, 10 touchdowns, and got 24 there, averaging 8.8 per carry on the season.
Just a terrific run there by Tutt, and he almost went to the ground and was able to keep his balance. Picked up another 10.
I don't know how he did that. He was so low to the ground, and he maintained his balance and corrected, and all kinds of good stuff there on that run. Whistles from every direction here. By the way, Oakland's operating for the first time in the John Day Legal Red Zone. The law offices of John Day, helping injured people for more than 30 years. JohnDayLegal.com. This is going to be another Riverdale penalty. It's offsides on the Warriors. That will put the ball 1st and 5 from the 6. So they can get a first down at the 1. Oakland breaks the huddle, coming off an overtime loss to Ravenwood last week. A very physical football game. Tutt is going to be a receiver to the right. It's Morris in the backfield. Morris trying to weave his way in through the middle, bounces it outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, DeJuan Morris pirouetting through Riverdale defenders for the 6-yard TD.
Just goes to show you that run by Tutt kind of opened that inside a little bit more for Morris. He made a nice run in there.
Toots touchdown for the Oakland Patriots, and Oakland answers the Riverdale score with the extra point upcoming. Don't forget Toots, $6.99. Tomorrow you can get lunch. Best deal in town. The kick up and good by Jose Hernandez. And we take you to timeout with your score tied 7-7, 4:32 to play in the first quarter on State Farm Prep Sports.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination. Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No.
Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. We have all the items needed to spoil your pet, toys, food, treats, and more. Whether you're a new pet parent or a very experienced one, you'll find the items and help you need here at Animal City. We are proud and thankful to be celebrating our 33rd year in the Murfreesboro community. That's Animal City. We're at 919 Northwest Broad Street, right here in Murfreesboro. Please check out our Facebook page.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Here's the kickoff, and Riverdale going to be muscled down at around the 31-yard line. 7-7 your score here in the first quarter of play. And looking at other scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, or at least other games tonight, Blackman's at Coffee County. Also Laverne taking on Antioch tonight. Cane Ridge, Smyrna. Those are all Thursday night games. First and 10 here for the Warriors in a tie ball game, 7 apiece. Taking it left side, nice run by Taylor, who's going to be ridden out of bounds. Now a flag. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty right there because it was at the end of the play. Trying to figure out where the football's supposed to be. I think around the 33. Ethan Burrell making the tackle of Taylor. The white hat is going to tell us, I think this is going to be against Riverdale. Yes, it is.
They're going to mark it at the 32. So
a personal foul penalty marked off against Riverdale from the 32. That's two big 15-yarders here tonight, John.
And it's affected this game.
It has.
And it's, boy, that's a real big one right there. 15 yards, and you're trying to move the football.
And that was after the play was already blown dead.
Isn't that twice over there on the sidelines they've gotten hit with
Following the penalty, second and
one of them was picked up, you remember, but
no, I'm talking about.
But yeah, there was two.
Sideline earlier.
Yeah. So second down and 24 for the Warriors at their own 17. Quick pass to the right. Going to be caught 20, 25, and sliding to about the 27-yard line, and now there's another flag. The catch was made by Malik Hicks, and that is probably going to be a personal foul penalty going the other way. Maybe. Ellison made the tackle there.
They picked up about 10 on the play, which was a good play. He didn't want to try to get it all at one time, but that's exactly what happened.
Well, they're going to be able to add to that 15, so that will be a 25-yard gain, and they lost 15, so they're in net territory here. That's going to be enough for a first down for them, too. Takes the ball all the way up to the 43-yard line. Make it 44. Just behind the 44. That's a first bank first down. Well, neither coach will be happy with these types of penalties. Riverdale sending 3 wide left. 2 on either the near side of the hash. It's a give to Taylor anyway. Taylor right up the gut across the 50. He's going to pick up 10 yards right there at the stick and are in Oakland territory now at the 47, sorry.
Well, if Taylor can get that kind of, they may be a little short. I said 10, but then about 1 yard short.
So about a 9-yard pickup there. And it was Craig Tutt who made the tackle for Oakland. 2nd and 1 at the 48 of Oakland for Riverdale. 3:29 to play in the first. Here's Taylor trying to pick up that yard. And I don't know. He stood up there by Justin Barber.
Forward progress. See where they mark it.
Right there.
Yeah, he didn't beat it easily.
I don't know that he got that far, do you?
I thought he had it, but I didn't think he had that extra yard. But where that
they're going to measure.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I see what they're saying. Ooh, yes, that's going to be inches.
Timeout for the measurement.
So they'll move both teams away. Tomorrow night, by the way, we will be at Siegel. Siegel and Rockvale will be playing. Siegel will be playing the role of spoiler. If Rockvale wins, they are a playoff team. If they don't, then Coffee County is going to move themselves into 3rd or 4th, depending on the results of tonight's game with Blackman at Coffee. He's short by maybe 1 chain length.
Not the best. I thought it was not a good spot, but then from the angle where that chain was, they want to measure it again. Double check. Kyle Rigsby, one of the chain men down there, Brian.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's doing volunteer duty. He's barely running, barely. Son number 73 for Riverdale, but it looks like Kyle may need oxygen.
Well, maybe they've got some on that far sideline, but Oakland's not going to let him borrow it.
He didn't look that impressive.
3rd and less than a yard. It's more like an inch. They're going with power here. But still Tellin from the gun. He's going to keep it. Quarterback sneak. And he's going to get the first down, but barely to the 45-yard line. Going to wind up picking up 2 yards.
Well, I've marked this first down 3 times now, so I think I'm safe. I'm going to go ahead and mark it.
Allen made the tackle for Oakland, but not before Riverdale picks up a first down.
When you're talking about these two teams, everything is hard. Nothing's easy.
Smyrna is hosting Cane Ridge tonight, and Smyrna has drawn first blood in that one. 7-0 Bulldogs in the first. 5:01 to play, actually. 1st and 10 here for Oakland. I'm sorry, for Riverdale. Back to pass, Tellin, and it's tipped in the air and incomplete.
Tellin's pass intended at Fletcher, broken up.
2nd down and 10. Riverdale looking to the sideline here. 2:12. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. Three wide left, 1 to the near side. That's the short side of the field. Taylor on the left hip of Tellin. Swing pass out to the left, and it is incomplete. Intended for Xavier Watkins. It was kind of in front of him, John, but a catchable ball.
Well, when you see one tip like that, and you've got Oakland back there in that secondary, that's a scary pass.
It's 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 now. Now Smyrna leading 14-0 at the end of the first quarter against Cane Ridge. So that is a good start there for the Bulldogs. Back to pass. Tellin in trouble. Ball loose. It's on the ground, and Oakland may have it. It's a scrum for the football. The last player I saw was an Oakland player there on the bottom of that pile. But Riverdale, no. Well, he kind of turned around.
I think at the last second, Riverdale pounced on that, but I'm not sure.
Tellin pulled it back in, Rod says. He had the glasses on it, so nonetheless, it'll be 4th down and 13 back at the 48 of Oakland, and Riverdale will punt.
Kind of a missed opportunity there for the Warriors.
Minute 26 to play. First quarter tied at 7 here in this one. Kick away. And it's going to take Riverdale bounce. It's going to be picked up by Tutt. And Tutt shy of the 10. Now he's got to try to find some room right side. 15, 20. And boy, did he make something out of nothing to the 25-yard line. That was about 20 yards on the return, but it was sure scary.
No fear.
No fear.
King Tut has no fear.
Morris making the tackle, John.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack.
Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, Rod Edwards here with you. From Phil Watts Tomahawk Stadium and Tom Nolan Field. High snap to Creasy, finds Tutt. Tutt running inside, going to get it to about the 25. And that's it. Going to actually be shy of the 25, and there is a flag on the play. Wood making the tackle there.
Well, that's twice Creasy's, and no pun intended, hit the crease right in between two defenders.
See what the flag, they're going to pick the flag up. It's twice tonight.
Penalty marker is waved off.
Scott Lawless hoping to get some scores from him on the Blackman-Coffee County game. That's a big one for Blackman. They can clinch 3rd place. There is a scenario where Coffee County can be 3rd if Blackman loses there. A little, it was an equipment issue. So Verlon Henderson, sophomore, running in to be a receiver. Now we've got another flag from the sideline. So I think this is going to be 5-yard penalty on the Warriors. Movement at the line of scrimmage.
Ball foul, offside, Riverdale.
Well, Oakland set up the 2 receivers to go to the right side, and that's when the movement occurred.
That brings up a 2nd down and 4 now at the 29, their own 29. Here's Tutt, reverses field, goes outside, 30, 35, 40, lowers the head, and is finally going to be dropped at about the 43, 44-yard line. Tutt with a 15-yard run and a first bank first down for the Patriots. Reams on the takedown.
Well, usually you see a guy reverse field like that, he gets in trouble, there's a hold or something like that, but that play, man, he just took off, and before anybody could do anything wrong, he was already there for the first down.
Go into the second quarter, your score 7-7, Riverdale and Oakland on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more.
I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. 7-7 here from Riverdale, start of the second quarter.
It'll be 1st and 10 here for Oakland. They're moving left to right now from our vantage point here in the press box at Riverdale. And it's an inside counter. Tutt outside 50, 45-40, and finally pushed out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line. And John Craig Tutt is beginning to find his wheels here.
Well, made a cut to the inside and then jerked his way out to the outside, and Riverdale had already committed, and he picked up a nice gain there. Wow, that's really nice gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are
Reams made the tackle coming into the game. 62 total tackles on the season and a fumble recovery.
Emma Hedges, Kaylee Christian, and Savannah Carson.
It is 1st and 10 with the First Bank first down at the 37 of Riverdale. Short side, 2 wideouts over here. Blocking's lined up on the left side, and Tutt's following that. Breaks into the second level from the 35 to the 30 and to the 29-yard line, or just shy of it, picking up 8.
Tutt on the run.
Well, he's been a godsend for Oakland, Craig Tutt. He's really got that ground game going.
Reams on the tackle once again. Reams has been everywhere.
The game to the 30, 2nd and 3.
It'll be 2nd down and 3, just underway here in the second quarter. Tie ball game, 7 apiece. Riverdale scored on the first play, or on their first series, got the short field. Great lunging catch by Malik Hicks. Oakland was able to answer. Little misdirection here, and Morris is not going to get much of anything. They did not fall for that, did they?
No, in fact, he lost a yard on the play.
It was Smith, first guy in. Let's see, 3rd down now, 3rd and 3. Well, 3rd and 4, I should say, at the loss of the yard. Still a light misty rain falling, but it's not anywhere like it was earlier. Thanks to Micah Robeson for doing the camera work tonight. Oakland going to go with fullback tailback here. And now a whistle. Who is this on? It's going to be movement Patriots. So that's going to back them up, John. That's tough on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that makes that 5-yard penalty makes it 3rd and 9.
So 3rd down and 9. They do move the ball to the 36-yard line, just a few feet from the right hash. Oakland making substitutions here. Creasy went to the sideline. 7-7. He went to get the play while Oakland made substitutions here. 3rd down and 9. 1 wide out at the hashes on the far side. Creasy working from under center. Fakes the handoff. He's going to pass. He's going to sling it downfield and open! And a diving catch made by Chase Bandy. Touchdown, Pats! Chase Bandy's 4th touchdown of the season. Letting it fly. 31 yards.
Well, he
touchdown.
That was not, I don't believe that was his first receiver. He looked left, he was covered, and then took a couple of steps and just threw it to the end zone and pay dirt. That was 36 yards, Brian. I apologize.
36 yards, and after the Toots touchdown, the extra point is up and good. And your score, Oakland takes their first lead in this Battle of the Borough. It's 14-7 with 9:27 to play in the second quarter. State Farm Prep Sports.
The city of Murfreesboro is growing, and we need your help to prove it by participating in the special census. Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
We want to get an accurate count of our residents compared to the last census. The more people that are counted, the more state shared revenue dollars Murfreesboro receives.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back here to the home of the Warriors. They find themselves down here 14-7, and the kickoff is going to go out of bounds.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS is brought to you in part tonight by the Murfreesboro Special Census being conducted right now. Counting everyone means more state dollars to improve roads, parks, and services. Fill out the fast, easy, and secure form at murfreesborocensus.com. Complete the census at murfreesborocensus.com.
Looks like we're going to have rain through most of this game, but if it stays like this, I think we can handle it. We're going to mark the ball at the 37.
The ball to the 37.
It's really just hard enough to be irritating. That's about it.
And on a night when it's so rainy, we've had two miraculously passing touchdowns in this one. It's 14-7 Oakland. Riverdale with Taylor running it across the 40 to the 42 and a 5-yard pickup.
One thing, the wind has died down quite a bit. So that was probably more of a factor than anything.
Barber with the tackle for the Oakland Patriots.
2nd and 5.
Barber with 36 tackles coming into this game. 1.5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries. Taylor on the delay handoff breaks into the second level and is going to get to the first down marker, I think, right there at the 48-yard line. It's Ellison on the tackle. So it is a first bank first down. 14-7 here. Score out of Smyrna, 14-0. Laverne Antioch going on tonight, as well as Blackman Coffee County. Don't have any score on either of those two games. 1st and 10. Tellen has 3 wideouts to the wide side. That's the near side. DJ Taylor now on his right hip. Another receiver on the right, and from the pistol, it is a fake handoff. Tellen keeps it and is going to be mashed at the 49 of Oakland. Picks up 2. Barber making the tackle there.
Tellen another secret weapon because he can run pretty well. Doesn't look like a runner. But,
no, he doesn't, does
he? He's got some good speed.
He is not the tallest of quarterbacks either, but
2nd and 7.
He has managed this Warrior team to an 8-1 record. The very first game in this series, a little trivia for you, was not played the year the schools opened.
That's correct.
In fact, it was 2 years after.
That's correct, too.
1974. Do you know who won that game then?
Oakland.
Here's a run by Taylor to the 44. Is that your final answer?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying any attention to the game.
Oh, I guess not.
I had other things on my mind.
It was a 10-7 Riverdale win in the very first game.
There you go. I remember that field goal.
That was the difference in that one. 3rd down and 2 to go from the 44 of Oakland. Riverdale trailing 14-7, and they've drawn Oakland off. So that is going to get them the first down by penalty. First bank first down.
I was 17 years old, Brian. I wasn't paying any attention to the football game.
Apparently not.
Encroachment, Oakland. That gives
I don't know it. Were you a senior that year?
I was.
Well, you weren't paying any attention to
No.
the game.
Foul at the 39.
With 6 minutes to go in the half, Smyrna has scored again. They lead 22-0. I think the Bulldogs are playing well tonight, it looks like. Tellin has some time to pass. Near side, incomplete. Through the outstretched hands of Zayden Jones, the junior wide receiver who has 12 catches for 58 yards on the season. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not a badly thrown ball, but just a little bit to the outside of him, and couldn't hang on to it.
6:26 to play in the half here. Taylor on the right hip now of Tellin, and now Tellin says, no, over here. So he's on the left hip now. And whistle. Something was weird with that formation to begin with. And this is procedure against Oakland. I'm sorry, Riverdale. So that will make it 2nd and 15 now. The winner of this game is the region champion. The winner of this game will be at home throughout the playoffs. And this is the year for even region will host the semifinals if it's a matchup of 2 number 1 seeds. So there's plenty to play for here. Tellin back to pass, and it is going to be caught. A little swing out to Bailey, and Bailey ridden down about the 38-yard line. Caden Bailey picks up 6 coming into the game, 8 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown. And John Tellin is finding many different options out here, different receivers.
Yeah, he is. There's not a lot of run after the catch, and that's what I think Oakland's done a very good job of not giving them any more than just the catch.
3 wide right, 1 to the near side. Ball from the left hash at the 37, we'll say. 5:24 to play in the second quarter. 14-7 Oakland. Riverdale driving here with a 3rd down and 8. That's Caden Bailey in the backfield. And Tellin zips it. It's intercepted. Maybe. Yes. It was tipped by Riverdale and intercepted. And that is Kyrie Gaynor.
Well, and then when he tipped it, it went right to Gaynor. I mean, just he didn't have to move. It's a little bit low. Looked like he had the man open on the pass play, but just a little high. And when they tipped it, that's all she wrote there.
Interception number 4 on the year for Kyrie Gaynor.
So we've had a fumble by Oakland and an interception here by Riverdale.
2 turnovers on a very wet Halloween night. Now a whistle before Oakland's 1st and 10 from the 16. Official coming over from the far sideline. Talk with one of the linemen there for Riverdale. Creasy. And hands it off to Morris, and Morris is going to be hit as really before he even got the football, I think.
Morris on the run.
And that was Smith. JoJo Smith.
Morris looked up and went, oh, hi.
Loss of 5.
Bam.
48 tackles on the season for JoJo, 4.5 sacks, 14 hurries, 3 pass breakups, and a kick block on the season for JoJo Smith. And that was a big play. I mean, Morris didn't even have the football really secured well before he was hit. 2nd and 15 with the loss on the play. Oakland working behind the chain, and now another whistle. And so many stoppages of play here. This is another equipment issue. And that's going to send Verlin Henderson off.
What I don't like about that disrupts the flow of the game.
Braxton Griever comes in, and now a timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:23 to play. 14-7 Oakland up on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 19... Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Incomplete.
Pass thrown right across the middle, and it falls incomplete. That intended for Craig Tutt up the middle. And now 3rd and 15 facing the Oakland Patriots.
Just a little quick and out there, but just crowded area. And Oakland, they got to be a little careful here. They don't want to, give the ball up, give it away on an INT. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. This is a difficult play call here.
Sure is. 3rd and 15. In the backfield is Kamani Bass, the sophomore. Fakes the handoff to him. Creasy back to pass. Creasy lofts it and throws it away.
Good defense there and a good defensive call. They were rushing, blitzed, and Creasy just had to throw it away. No chance.
Now a flag. This is, of course, well after the play, so it's going to be a personal foul on somebody. Oh, intentional grounding.
Oh,
why did they throw that so late? I was wondering about that. There was nobody in the area, but that was
usually when they're in the pocket like that, though.
Right. That was several minutes after.
It's a bang-bang iffy play.
Smyrna leads 24-0 with 4 minutes to go. They got a safety. And Coffee County leads Blackman 19-7 in the second quarter. That's at Coffee County. Oakland forced to punt from their end zone. A high kick, but short kick. It is going to take a bounce, though, away from Riverdale, and it's going to be down at about the 27-yard line.
Well, Riverdale's going to get it back about where they had it. So there you go. Nice defense by Riverdale. Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA steps up when the play breaks down. For more information on how TOA's surgical specialists can get you back in the game, you can visit them at TOA.com.
Scott Wallace telling me Coffee County has run a fumble back for 60 yards for a touchdown and stripped the ball and ran it back 60 yards for a touchdown.
There's hope then.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they play on a natural surface down there at Coffee County, so that probably is part of the issue maybe. Riverdale 1st and 10 at the 27 of Oakland. They have it close to the John Day legal red zone already. Taylor turns, spins, dives forward, gets to the 25, and picking up a couple there.
The tackle by Ellison.
Plenty of time for Riverdale now to make a move here. This would be a really huge drive for them.
2nd and 9.
And would leave Oakland very little time to do anything in this half.
It's second down, but they haven't moved. There we go. There's the clock and the sideline and everything's off just a little bit, but it is 2nd and 9.
It is Halloween.
I guess it is. You're right. 2nd and 9 for Tellin. Back to pass. They trail by a touchdown. Steps up now on the run. And going to be taken out of bounds right around the 24.5-yard line.
Tellin with the run.
Allen ran him out of bounds.
Out of bounds by number 97.
The last couple of series here, Oakland's really tightened it up. And Tillon's having a little difficult trying to find anybody open, too.
Smyrna scores after the safety. About 30 seconds later, they lead Cane Ridge 30-0.
Cane Ridge will be glad this season's over.
Yes. 3rd down and 7. 2:36 to play here. 14-7 Oakland is our score. Tellon with Taylor on his right hip. 3 wide. Staggered here on the near side. The pass is to the right and incomplete at the feet of that far side receiver, and that was actually Taylor from the backfield. And so now 4th and 7.
A little weather related there, I think.
Maybe so. It's kind of low, too. On 4th and 7, they're going to bring Khalil Arman out. Arman has connected. His longest field goal on the season was 43 yards. This would be a 41-yard field goal attempt for Khalil Arman. The kick is away. It's got distance, but it is wide left. Wide left.
The field goal is no good.
And so now he is 8 of 15 on field goals on the season. But John, don't mind putting him out there. His misses are 55, 47, 42.
He's got the leg for it.
He does.
That's kind of rough conditions, but I don't think it affected that kick. He had plenty of leg in it. It just went left.
So Oakland will have it at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:17 to play, and they have a 1-score lead. Here's Kamani Bass running it left side, finds some room. Going to be ridden out before picking up the first down. Looks like about a 6-yard pickup.
That's a good play. Counter to the inside and then ran it to the outside. Got some good yardage.
Elijah Reams with another tackle for the Warriors.
Gain of 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
So 2nd down 4. Tomorrow's weather is going to be absolutely perfect for a football game. I had a lot of questions this week about why are we playing on Thursday night. A lot of games being played tonight around the state. I'll tell you why after this play. Creasy fakes the handoff, passes it to Bass, and Bass out of bounds, picking up 2. So week 11 has more region games than any other week. And they try to have their best officials at the region games. And since the TSSAA schedules region games, they also schedule who plays on Thursday and Friday. So games for weather were not allowed to move. And that's just the way it is because of the shortage of officials. They predetermine. Even year means even year regions also play more Thursday night games, which we've seen several this year. Under center on 3rd down, and nothing there for Craig Tutt. He's dropped for a loss.
Well, that middle is nowhere to be found tonight for Oakland. Riverdale's done such a good job. And that's just penetration on the interior line.
Anthony Gunn with that tackle. Gunn, 42 tackles on the season, 2 for loss. Add that one. 2 hurries, fumble recovery, and a forced fumble. Riverdale timeout, 1:36 to play. They trail 14-7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for your guitars, keyboards, drums. We have you covered. Lessons, we got that. Drums and every other instrument with strings or keys. Music World and Drummers Den, the one-stop shop where you have everything that you might need. ukuleles, violins, things that they're not expecting to find just everywhere they go. Come see us at Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course. Music World and Drummers Den.
And Oakland back to punt as we return from the timeout on State Farm Prep Sports. Nobody back for Riverdale, and it's going to take an Oakland bounce. Hits at the 40, rolls back to between the 40 and 41, and that's where the Warriors will take over with 1:28. John, I'm sure that Riverdale would love to be able to score here and tie this game going into halftime.
Yeah, they would. That was a really good punt, I thought. There was nobody back, so they're going to let it roll. So he got it away quickly, got it down there. They're on their own 40-yard line. Still enough time. Got a couple of timeouts left, but much more difficult.
Don't want to turn the ball over if you're Riverdale. Tellin back to pass, looked right, passes near side, and it is going to be caught with some room to go for Cameron Booker, and Booker is going to book it all the way to the 43 of Oakland. That is a big gain there for Booker, running here down this near sideline, 17 yards. Odom making the tackle for Oakland. 1:13 to play here in the half. Tellin back to pass, looking. Steps up, has some room to run. He is going to run it. Slides down across the 40, gets to the 39, and picks up 4. Riverdale in their hurry up, clock not stopping. It's at 55 seconds. Second down and 6. 3 wide right, 1 to the near side. The right is the far side and the wide side of the field. Tellin with Taylor on his left hip, looking to pass. Zips it low. Incomplete to Cameron Booker, who was open there.
Yeah, he was open. I don't know if Tellin saw something out of the corner of his eye. Maybe he kind of really zipped it in there, but it was low.
Looked like that was a rushed throw at the feet of senior Cameron Booker. 41 catches, 227 yards, 2 TDs on the year for Booker. That did stop the clock with 38 seconds. John, if they could get another first down or pick up 15 yards here, they would be in Armand field goal range again to maybe try another. We'll see.
I think you got to take a shot downfield. I mean,
same lineup as before. Protection for, no, it's broken down. Tellin on the run, passes, and almost picked off by the Patriots. Incomplete. That was Kyrie Gaynor looking for his 5th pick of the season.
I think if Tellin had that to do over again, he would have stopped, set his feet, and then made the throw. Got a flag. That could be against Oakland. We'll see. They're pointing toward Riverdale, though.
30 seconds left. Rod just mentioned that he could have been over the line of scrimmage, and I'm not so sure he's not right.
Very good possibility there.
But they pick it up, so I guess he wasn't.
Well,
I bet that's why it was thrown initially anyway.
Yeah, I like this crew. They just pick their flags up.
Well, if they just wouldn't throw it that many times, that's 3 that they've just waved off.
But, you know, better safe than sorry. Talk it over and
get it right. The guy who had the better angle from the side made that determination. Hicks going to line up right side. Nope, they're going to take a timeout. Timeout with 30 seconds to play. Riverdale trails 14-7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Hey there, it's Brian, and I wanted to share just one reason why I've been a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee for years. What I love most is how they're always there for me, no matter what I need. You know, I know I'm not just another number. When I have a question, I can count on getting a real answer from a real person who knows me and my financial goals. They're always showing up for me, and they can for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
On 4th and 6, the Warriors going for it here. 3 wide right, 1 near side, ball from the left hash back. Tellin in trouble, and he is going to be sacked.
Quarterback, Tellin sacked in the backfield.
And that is Allen with the QB brown bagger there.
It's really hard to go deep against these boys, and Tellin tried to step up in the pocket, got hit again, went down. Coverage was pretty good downfield.
It's his second of the season, by the way, and Oakland will take over on downs at their own 43-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see what Oakland does here.
23 seconds to go here in the half.
Take a shot, Rod. Shake your head. Yes or no? Okay.
He said, why not? Now he's talking gibberish, so we ignore it.
I don't understand that language.
First and 10. Creasy going to work with an empty backfield. Wideouts everywhere. They are going right side, and the ball incomplete.
That looked like that slipped out of his hand a little bit.
It did, didn't it? It was intended over here on the right side for Craig Tutt.
Well, he had all day to throw there.
He did, and Tutt was open, but the ball was kind of a lame duck flying down the field there. 17 seconds on 2nd and 10 at their own 43. They're probably going to Band-Aid it again. Isn't that what Rod said it was?
Yeah.
No, it's an inside counter, and Morris is going to be mashed down at the Riverdale 46-yard line with 10 seconds. Do they take a timeout? The clock will stop, but I think they're going to call a timeout here. Yes. We'll step aside. We'll take 30 seconds after that 13-yard gain by DeJuan Morris. We'll be right back to see what Oakland does with this last 10 seconds of the half.
You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze from sirpizzatn.com. Tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti,
Hello
calzones.
friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, it would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
All right, 1st and 10 after the first bank first down. Here is Creasy. Has some time. Zips it downfield. It falls incomplete with 6 seconds to go.
Creasy's pass.
We'll have another
one more shot.
One more. The Blackman Coffee County game is now at halftime with Coffee County leading 19-7. From what I understand, 4 turnovers in the first half for the Blackman Blaze at Coffee County. Got to thank Scott Lawless for braving the elements and sending me the scores here. 2nd and 10 at the 46 of Riverdale for Oakland. 2 wideouts near side, 1 to the far side for Creasy. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to just slide down at the 43-yard line as time expires, and that takes us to halftime. Well, the Battle of the Borough has not disappointed here in the first half. The Oakland Patriots have taken a 14-7 lead into the halftime locker room. Got an exciting second half to come. Stay with us. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports with the Ideas Tees halftime show straight ahead.
Keeping your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer all starts with the right insulation. Roscoe Brown & Carrier offer comprehensive insulation services that not only enhance your comfort but also improve your energy efficiency, saving you money on your utility bills. With expert installation and advice, our team ensures that your home is perfectly insulated for every season. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown & Carrier. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Make one of our Rutherford County locations your pre- or post-voting spot. Stop by Toots and make sure you get out and vote. This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, reminding you to get out and vote and stop by one of our locations for a $6.99 lunch special afterwards.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. It's an election year, so it's very important that you get out and vote. Right, Jack?
Yep. It's real important that everyone gets out and vote this year. Toots.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
And it's time for the IDIS Tees halftime show. John Dinkins along with Rod Edwards. We are here live from Riverdale High School, where Riverdale trails Oakland by a score of 14-7. And before we go to the IDIS Tees halftime show, I'm going to turn it over to Brian just a second. You throw up some Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard before we get going here.
All right, at the half, Smyrna 30, Cane Ridge nothing. Bulldogs having their way at home with Cane Ridge. Thanks to my pal Jeff Shipley out there letting me know scores tonight. He's multitasking. He's listening to us and also doing the PA. I don't know how a guy does that.
I don't know. I haven't got one wisecrack from him. Well, I didn't know he was listening.
Oh, well, it's coming. After you said that. It's Coffee County 19, Blackman 7. The Red Raiders have forced 4 turnovers for the Blaze. And also, let me see, what did he say? Coffee County ran a fumble back, one of the turnovers for a 60-yard TD, and they stripped the ball and ran it back for another touchdown about 60 yards. So those turnovers have killed Blackman tonight. And Cane Ridge intercepted a pass. Kid goes 100 yards to score, but it was called back for holding. So Cane Ridge trailing Smyrna 30-0 at the half. That would have been something else.
Certainly would have.
Well, there you go. That's your scoreboard as the rain starts to fall heavier here, John.
All right, if you're looking for the best in school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, and specialty items in Rutherford County, look no further than IDIS Tees. Plus, don't miss out on officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider gear at Raider Tees. From tees and polos to hats and more, they've got everything you need. And you can show your Blue Raider pride that way. Visit their showroom at 910 Risley Road. Now, just where is Risley Road? It's just off Broad Street between Chewy's and Chili's. You can't miss it. IDIS Tees can put your logo on just about anything. Stop by and discover how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Learn more at idistees.com. Time for the Dr. Automotive Live Report. And we're talking about this game tonight as the rain does pick up quite a bit, really. And, Rod, you're subbing for Danny, who's somewhere at a racetrack somewhere. And an interesting game. Really, it's 14-7, but it's really been more defensive than you really that score indicates.
Right. In fact, the defense, if you take the whole period of time, has been the most dominant. Riverdale really started out with a strong defense. Oakland could not move the ball the first 2 series. Then on the second series, Riverdale got a touchdown pass, a beautiful pass from Tellon to Hicks. It was really out beyond him, and he dove and caught it, completely extended. Then finally, Oakland started to move the ball. They started changing direction. Maybe a jab step like they're going left, and then rather go right instead of going, all flowing into the same play, because Riverdale was set on stopping the run, and the whole team was going with it. And from there, then Ed Tutt got a nice long run where we come kind of a counter coming across grain, and Oakland was able to score. Oakland also got a long pass and another beautiful catch. Then that from Creasy to Bandy, and totally extended again. But most of the passing has not been sharp, except for really those two passes.
Yeah, that's true. And Riverdale's done a really good job in the interior against Oakland's running backs. All right, that's your Dr. Automotive Live report. Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASC-certified auto repair for decades. They grew up here and are your neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair, Dr. Automotive on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna. Online at smyrnaautorepair.com. Time for the Craig's Tax Service first half recap. Not a lot of scoring, but some exciting scoring anyway. We get underway with Riverdale recovering a fumble, or a block punt, that is, with 8:57 to go in the first quarter. This pass from Tellin to Hicks.
Now Tellin is going to have Taylor on his left hip. 3 wide right. He looks this way. Long pass and deep, and a diving catch is made by Malik Hicks. Touchdown, Warriors. It's his second touchdown of the season.
A beautiful throw and a tremendous catch by Hicks. Just diving for it. Just a beautiful play. That made it 7-0. Oakland returned the favor, this time Dwan Morris with a 5-yard run.
Morris trying to weave his way in through the middle, bounces it outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, Dwan Morris pirouetting through Riverdale defenders for the 6-yard TD.
Just goes to show you that run by Tutt kind of opened that inside a little bit more for Morris. He made a nice run in there. And then with it tied 7-7, Oakland with 9:27 to go in the half scored on this a 36-yard pass from Creasy to Bandy.
Creasy working from under center. Fakes the handoff. He's going to pass. He's going to sling it downfield and open! And a diving catch made by Chase Bandy. Touchdown, Pats! Chase Bandy's 4th touchdown of the season. Letting it fly.
That was not, I don't believe that was his first receiver. He looked left. He was covered and then took a couple of steps and just threw it to the end zone and pay dirt. And those are your first half recaps, brought to you by Craig's Tax Service. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparations, financials, and bookkeeping services. Give them a call today. That number is 615-890-2233. Craig's Tax Service is at 142 Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial. Mike, Brandon, and Brett Craig, along with Bruce Hall, salute all Rutherford County teams this season and look forward to a great second half in tonight's game. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our stats and for last minute scoreboard update as we continue here on the Ideas Tees halftime show. Oakland leads it 14-7 over Riverdale.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
It's football time in Tennessee. Of course, that means tailgating and travel. Don't fumble due to a poorly maintained vehicle. At Dr. Automotive, we're here to help you score, whether it be a length of the field drive or a quick pick 6. We'll help you tackle brake repair, heating issues, battery needs, and maintenance as you march downfield. We're on your team and here to make sure that you're ready for the big game. At Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car. Go deep.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Another big benefit is the more dollars we receive could also help keep our taxes low. We need everyone to participate, so take part in our 2025 special census.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
This T's halftime show, and it is time for our stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. And with the defensive stats tonight, you got them. I know you do, Rod.
I've got them. For the Oakland Patriots, Taurus Allen is having a great game on the defensive line. A lot of times they're not the leading tackles. Usually it's your linebackers because they're making the initial contact. So the linebackers go. But Taurus Allen, number 97 here, has 4 tackles, and he had a big sack. And Riverdale went on a 4th down. And so he's had a great game so far. Kyrie Gaynor, he has an interception and 2 tackles. And Justin Barber and Caleb Ellison, the middle linebacker, who's been in there forever, the last several years, has 3 tackles. For the Riverdale Warriors, Elijah Reams and JoJo Smith both have 5, and I think JoJo Smith's we've been calling his name for years, haven't we?
Yeah, seems like it.
Should be a senior by now. And then Caleb Woods has 4 tackles. Hudson Fuqua has 2, and he was the one that recovered the blocked punt on the first series that Oakland had. So those are the defensive standouts of the first half.
Had an interception, Oakland did, to kind of stop a Riverdale drive, and, of course, the blocked punt. So special teams has played a part in it.
Right, and set up points, especially the blocked punt over here.
And weather has played a factor, I think, because that ball seems a little slick, although the wind has died down quite a bit. And we talked about line play. Right now, it's pretty much a dead heat. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think both teams in the interior line have played very, very well. Our stats for, first of all, the Warriors. Tellin with 4 carries, 1 yard. He's been sacked a couple of times. DJ Taylor, 7 carries, 28 yards. Caden Bailey with 6 carries. 5 of 10 for Tellin, 59 yards, 1 TD, and 1 interception. They've rushed for 35, they've passed for 59, and they have 94 total yards in the first half. For Oakland, DeJuan Morris, 9 carries, 12 yards. That's just how good that Riverdale defense has been. Mm-hmm. Craig Tutt, 5 carries, 60 yards on the night. He's had a good night. Kamani Bass, 2 carries, 8 yards. Creasy, 1 carry, 3 yards. Creasy's 3 of 8 for 39 yards, one of them being a TD pass. They've rushed for 83, passed for 39 for a total of 122 yards. There's been 1 interception and 1 blocked punt. 5 first downs for the Warriors, 3 for Oakland. However, Oakland and Riverdale have both had a couple of drives that was a result of good field position. So that has a little bit to do with it as well. Those stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. Want to remind you that Saturday we've got a game tomorrow night, and we'll be at Siegel for Rockville Siegel. And then the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner starts up. You can join us each Saturday morning beginning at 9 for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's of Murfreesboro. Starts with Riverdale at 9, Smyrna, Blackman, Laverne, Oakland, Stewart's Creek, Rockville, Siegel, and then Eagleville. And then you can join us for MTCS Cougar Corner, presented by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. And that's at 11:15. We have the schedule of times on our website, wgnssports.com. If you missed your favorite coaches segment, you can listen back on demand at wgnssports.com and wherever you listen to the podcast audio. When we come back, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the keys to the second half, and also we'll update our Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Our score here, 14-7, Oakland over Riverdale. You're listening to the Ideas Tees halftime show.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medication's dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name. But there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Now, a Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update.
John Dingens, Rod Edwards, Brian Barrett back with you here. There's a look at our scores we have right now. Oakland leads here 14-7 over Riverdale. Blackman trails Coffee County 19-7. That is at half. All of these are halftime scores. Laverne and Antioch, it's Antioch 34, Laverne nothing. And Smyrna having no problem with Cane Ridge at half. They lead 30-0. And that's a look at our Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
Time now for the keys to the second half, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, let Rick Hall help you get the coverage you deserve with personalized service that puts you first.
And back with Rod Edwards to discuss the keys to the second half. Rod, Riverdale only down by a touchdown. That's the good news.
Right. So
bad news is it's raining, and raining it's about as hard as it did at the beginning of the game.
Yes. And the same thing we said. Number one, you can't have turnovers. We kind of balanced out. Each team had one. If any team has takes an advantage in the turnovers, they'll have the best chance to win. You got to cut down penalties. Penalties especially the personal fouls, change the momentum of the game.
Yep.
Change field position. Field position is very important in a game like this. And then the next is going to have to be man on man, because it's going to have to be dominated by running, because the passing is pretty difficult.
All right, that's your keys to the second half, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance agent Rick Hall. As a locally owned agency in Smyrna, they offer the personalized service you won't get from big out-of-state providers. For auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, talk to Rick Hall, providing competitive prices and local advice. Second half is coming up. You've been listening to the Ideas Tees halftime show. We'll be right back.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been helping local businesses with their banking needs. Hi, this is Justin Burris, commercial banker at the 1708 Gateway Boulevard office. Let us show you how easy it is to do business with a true community bank. Local people making local decisions for our friends and neighbors like you.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. If you find yourself feeling stressed, come enjoy the benefits of fish in our Tranquil Aquatics department. Studies have proven that watching aquarium fish can reduce stress and lower blood pressure. We are proud and thankful to be celebrating our 33rd year in the Murfreesboro community. That's Animal City. We're at 919 Northwest Broad Street, right here in Murfreesboro. Please check out our Facebook page.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back. Here we are about ready to start the second half. David Limbaugh has played every Halloween song that he could possibly play, and I think we're about ready for the second half of action.
Yeah, I've heard Thriller. I've heard the Monster Mash. And,
I mean, it's been everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you just...
Great selection. Well, you know that he retired from doing the music. I'm not sure who's doing that now. I think it's kind of student run.
We've had the same benefits of Halloween that anybody went trick-or-treating. We had candy thrown at us and almost knocked you out.
Chipped a tooth.
Yeah, Murph threw some candy in there.
It happened to be butterscotch. Who gives butterscotch candy at Halloween?
But it was the thought that counts.
It was hard as a rock. I opened one and the paper was stuck to it. It was so old.
Raining cats and dogs right now.
It is raining pretty
good.
good.
I'd throw that description in.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was good. It's going to continue to rain, it looks like, through the remainder of this game.
I'm going to spend the night if it doesn't quit raining. I'm not walking back to the car.
Oh, really?
I'm just going to stay up here, stay dry.
This would probably be a spooky place to stay.
Ooh, wouldn't it? The music is scaring me already.
The winner of this game is the region champion. We've got another half to go. Oakland will be kicking off here to the Warriors, who trail Oakland 14-7, and the third quarter is underway. It is going to be taken by the Warriors. Return to the 25-26-yard line. And Oakland, I think, has gotten the football. They do. Ball fumbled. And Oakland has recovered it. They will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Riverdale 26.
I think Oakland discovered it before the official did. They were up and jumping, and the guy that recovered the fumble. And
it was here on the sideline, and we really have no way of knowing exactly who came up with that.
I was just going to say, though, in a close game like this, turnovers are going to really be a big factor with the weather the way it is right now.
Well, it certainly caused a turnover here.
That was a good return, too.
So Oakland has the football, and it's Tutt trying to run it right side, and he has his legs cut out from under him there by Zarnicholas Morris. Loses 4 yards on the play. And it's 2nd down. Boy, it is really pouring right now. The rain will not stop. We could have some lighter rain, but this is about as hard as it's going to rain throughout the game, but it is hard enough.
I'm thinking about Blackman down 19-7 in this kind of weather, trying to come back.
On a grass field.
Probably not much grass anymore.
Probably not. Running to the inside is Tutt. Keeps the pile pushing. They're going to blow him dead at the 26-yard line.
Got the 4 yards back.
Yep.
Tutt on the run, on the tackle.
Boy, there are some people that are here at this game who are just really braving it. Umbrellas up everywhere. Much less of a crowd here than would be typical of an Oakland-Riverdale Battle of the Borough. 3rd down and 10 now for Oakland at the 26. Fake, and Creasy going to run right side. Creasy gets a block and is going to be ridden out of bounds at about the 20.
Knocked out of bounds.
Picks up 6, and Hicks knocked him out of bounds. So here is an interesting 4th down. Now, Jose Hernandez is 2 of 3 on field goals between 20 and 29 yards. And his miss was from 30 to 39, and that's what this one would be. It would be a 30-yard field goal attempt. So I don't think they're going to do that. Looks like Oakland is going to go for it on 4th and 4.
This kind of weather, I think you're up by 7. Even if you don't make it, they're going to get the ball back at the 20.
Wide side is the left. Going with an offset eye. And back to pass, Creasy faked the handoff and dropped.
Missed block right there caused that play, and Riverdale did a good job of fending off that block to make that tackle, or he would have probably gotten that 1st down. Huge play.
That was Caleb Ellison, who was taken down by Owens.
It took a little longer to develop than what I think they really wanted it to do.
1st and 10 for the Warriors now at the 20. Same scores we had in the first half, 1st and 10, and the bad exchange, and Tellon just has to fall on it. I don't know that they ever got the ball snapped well. I mean, it's really coming down right now.
We're going to lose a couple yards as a result, or 1, maybe 2.
Looks like 2. 2nd and 12. Ball back at the 18-yard line. 9:42 to play in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a Taylor run. Trying to run up the inside. Nothing there. Gets a yard maybe. And it'll bring up 3rd and long.
Taylor on the run.
John, in games like this too, field position is a key. Oakland had an opportunity here when they got the turnover, but if Riverdale doesn't get a first down here, Oakland's still going to get pretty good field position, maybe on the plus side of the field.
I don't even see any towels. Do you? I mean, like
No.
on the quarterback or anything?
Unless it's a black towel and it just blends in.
Yeah.
3rd and 11, back to pass is Tellen. Looking this way and incomplete.
Oh, boy.
It was almost intercepted, intended for Kadarian Fletcher.
Was intercepted, wasn't it? Nope.
They marked it incomplete.
Boy.
I think it was out of bounds. Gaynor almost got another pick. He's got 1 in this game, 4 for the season, and he's almost had 2 additional.
Now this is when it gets really crazy, when you're having to punt the ball.
Miles Weaver deep to receive.
Everything's got to go right. A witch just came by, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know what's taller, her hat or your mug.
Oh, my mug is pretty tall. Sorry about that. And kind of a side boot here, going to be taken by Oakland at their own 49-yard line. And we're going the wrong way here for the Patriots, and that is Kyrie Gaynor. Going to finally be taken down at the 40, so lost about 10.
You know you've gotten a lot of rain when they start splashing, when they get hit.
Yep. I mean, the field is sopping wet. So Oakland will have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line, moving right to left from our vantage point. 8:41 to play in the 3rd quarter.
As good as these two defenses are, they might not score this half.
You might be right. And here is Tutt running up inside to the 45-yard line. A nice 4 or 5 yard pickup there.
Tutt on the run.
John, you remember back in the 1st quarter when nobody could run inside? You know, that softened up a little bit, and Oakland is pretty resilient. They'll keep on keeping on. It's a 5 yard pickup there for Tutt. Reams brought him down.
They like to run counters, too, and the couple times they've done it's been pretty effective.
Wildcat here with Morris. And Morris dives forward to the 50. He just kind of like slung his body forward like a slinky.
Well, I'm not too sure this isn't a bad idea. One guy gets the ball, not really handing off. You're just being safe. If you get some yardage good out of it, if you don't get any yardage, you can always go back to the pass. But I kind of like what I'm seeing here out of Oakland.
Weber on the tackle for the Warriors. It's 1st and 10, a First Bank first down. The largest independently owned bank in Tennessee is First Bank.
Creasy back in.
Going to make Morris come out here to the near side as the wideout. And Oakland's going to be offsides here, I think. Chase Bandy was a little too anxious on that outside corner.
False start.
So it's a 5 yard penalty, procedure penalty against the Pats. Put them back at their own 45. So now it is 1st and 15 at their own 45. 14-7 is our score, Oakland up. It was 7-0 Riverdale, 7-7, and then 14-7 Oakland. Led at halftime. Morris, 50. Morris cuts back outside and somehow stays on his feet for another 4 yards. And John, he is disgusted at himself after picking up 9 because had he stayed on his feet, he was gone.
Yeah, the weather helped a little bit for Riverdale there. Because not only that, but it's hard to get your traction back up.
Hollins tripped him up.
That was a
It
good
kind of
play.
made him stumble there.
Well, that was a great play by Hollins because you're right. I think he's gone.
So it's 2nd down now and 7. They're at the Riverdale 47. Oakland shifts at the line. And there's the flag. Notice how they blow the whistle before they throw the flag out? Maybe it got stuck. But
they're not liking what they're seeing there on that formation.
Uh-huh.
Coach Creasy will probably tell us Saturday that,
Well, they're taking the flag away.
See,
No flag
I don't think they
on the
understand
play.
it. I'm not sure, I'm not saying they don't understand it, but it's confusing them, whatever. It's making them have a look that
But at least
they're seeing.
At least somebody said, you know,
That's
This
okay.
is not a penalty. They wind the clock here on 2nd and 7. Here's Creasy. Gives it to Tutt. Tutt bounces it outside and is cut down.
Great play.
And that is Owens, Jaden Owens.
That was just a great play.
It's his 3rd tackle this half.
Went for the legs, made a sure tackle. That's huge.
3rd down and 8. This is not a light rain, but it is not raining as hard as it was when we started the half. DeJuan Morris out as a receiver on the far side around the hashes. Another here on the numbers near side, the short side, as Creasy rolls out to the right. Creasy going to run and cuts back inside, and he gets to the 40, and that should be just enough for a first down if they mark him there.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him a little short, but still a good run anyway.
They move it from one side of the 40 back to the backside, and it's going to be 4th and inches. Weaver made a first down saving tackle. Will Oakland go for it here on 4th and inches?
You kind of got to feel that you should go for this and get that first down.
Senior Kyler Creasy on the sideline. Smyrna leads 37-0 after 3 quarters, by the way, against Cane Ridge. 4th and inches here for Oakland. Trying to push the pile on the sneak and got that yard easily.
Creasy using his legs tonight. That's 15 yards rushing for him.
First bank, first down for the Oakland Patriots. Keeps the
Creasy with the run.
drive going here.
Oakland.
Now another whistle. I think they're going to get a dry football out there. They've done a pretty good job of that tonight. 4:39 and counting here in the 3rd. Under center is Creasy. Morris with the handoff, and Morris nothing there. I mean, Riverdale shut the door quickly there. Did get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Tutt, not Morris, by the way. Sorry. Weaver making another tackle there for the Warriors.
It's just not been there.
Second down and 10. Two receivers here to the near side, extra tight here on the left side. That's where this play is coming to. And Tutt muscles it across to about the 37.5-yard line to bring up 3rd down.
On the tackle, number 92.
Only got a couple there, and Hollins brought him down.
It's one of these games you keep thinking they're going to somebody either team's going to break one.
Yep.
But it just has not happened.
It's kind of a battle of attrition. Well, as the weather conditions have played into this game, 2 of the 3 touchdowns have been passes.
Oh yeah, and
miraculous catches too.
But the weather was better. The weather was a little better
That's true.
now, and I'm not sure that they're as confident doing that as they did. But this is a passing situation here. Thing about it, a lot of the clock's been run off, and Oakland's got good field position.
Creasy sends Tutt in motion, looks at him first. Now looking downfield, flag on the play. Passes to Tutt down the sideline, and is going to be pushed out of bounds at shy of the 30, but I don't think any of this is going to matter. I think maybe there was a hold against Oakland.
You can almost guarantee it when it takes that long to get the pass off.
So 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 19.
And they're pushing them back. They're taking that penalty because the field position.
Penalty
If they can hold Oakland here, they'll get better field position than they would had they forced Oakland to punt there. So 3rd and 19 at the 48 of Riverdale for Oakland. Rain has slacked off a bit. Chase Bandy going to line up as a wideout, very close to the line. A fake, Creasy to pass. Creasy flushed out of the pocket. Creasy is running for his life, takes it right side, and is finally going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage by Jeremiah Weaver, who is a beast in this second half.
Creasy scrambled, tackled by Jeremiah Weaver.
It's fourth down.
Boy, with Kyler's history of shoulder issues, you really hate to see him running toward that sidelines.
So on fourth down, Oakland will punt. And deep back is Malik Hicks for the Warriors.
Matthew Moore, Hicks to receive.
Good opportunity for Riverdale. And again, defense held, did a great job. But the Riverdale offense needs to pick up a couple of first downs, give them a little rest.
Snap is really high. They come for it, but it is a great punt. And it is going to be into the end zone. There was an effort to try to down it by Oakland, and I was trying to see who that was. That was Kyrie Gaynor, who ran down the field and was going to try to spike it down at about the 1 or 2 yard line, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Pats, for the Warriors.
A case of 2 almost misses. Almost blocked the punt, got within a hand of it, and then a hand of it almost got it down to the 1 yard line, but neither one worked out. Our game tonight is brought to you by good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton. Call her at 615-895-2700.
1st and 10. And it's DJ Taylor trying to run it left side. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, and gets all the way up to about the 27 yard line. Picks up 6, 7.
Rod and I talked about this at halftime. DJ is going to have to carry some of the load here. I mean, he's going to have to. He's their best running back.
He was stopped shy of the first down marker. So it's 2nd and 2. By the way, Coffee County Blackman score go into the fourth quarter still the same. Coffee 19, Blackman 7. Here's DJ Taylor. Boy, tripped up from behind, and I think shy of the first down by a whisker. It's going to be very close.
That was Sanders who made the great trip there. That looked promising too for the Warriors.
It is going to be just short here. 3rd down, less than a yard from the left hash.
3rd and 1.
Taylor is going to be on the right hip of Tellin. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor outside, 1st down. John, that play didn't look like it had really a good chance there.
Well, he just got it. I was a little surprised they went to the outside with it, but the way the interior linemen have been playing tonight for both teams, that might have been the wise move. But anyway, he got the 1st down.
Well, good news for the Blackman Blaze. A 36-yard run by Grant Gardner makes it 19-14. Coffee County, their lead is down to 5. That's early in the fourth quarter there. Here Tellin keeps to the 35-yard line.
Tellin on the run.
Picks up just a couple.
And Ellison.
Come on, Blaze.
Hargrove and Ellison in on that.
Got some big games tomorrow night too, Brian.
Yes, we do.
That Eagleville-Cornersville game, that's a big game for Eagleville.
Well, if Eagleville wins, they're in the playoffs. If they don't, they could finish out. Could be a 5-way tie for first. Nice grab by Malik Hicks over the middle, but stopped at the 40-yard line, and he is absolutely hammered, and I think that was Justin Barber. It was. My gosh. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Your score remains Oakland Patriots 14, Riverdale Warriors 7. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes, and I'm sitting here with my son Nick and my grandson Jack. Jack, we know what you like, chicken fingers and curly fries. But Nick, what's your favorite thing at Toots?
Hot wings.
Well, that's come from the Wing King.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years. So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations. Toots, good food and fun since 1985. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Got some score updates for you here. Smyrna up 37-8. Cane Ridge does score with 6:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Thank you, Jeff Shipley. And of course, we gave you that Blackman score. Grant Gardner with the touchdown. 19-14, Blackman trailing Coffee County in the fourth. We are in the fourth quarter here as well. Start of the fourth, Riverdale moving right to left here as we see it. And Taylor on the run. Taylor on 3rd down and 3 is going to get it, looks like.
Sure did. Just that second effort.
So it's a first bank first down for the Warriors.
DJ Taylor on the run, tackled by
Allen on the takedown.
Richard Pearl, Keller Williams, first down.
Biggest thing here now is ball control. Keep the ball, get it down the field, score, and then you've eaten up a lot of the clock. But you got to get those first downs, and you've got to keep it on the ground as much as possible. The rain has let up quite a bit, but it's still there. Trust me.
It is. It's about like it was early in that first half. We'll see if that opens up the passing game at all. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. It's going to be Taylor up the middle, 50, 40, Taylor 30, Taylor 20, Taylor 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors, 56 yards to pay dirt.
Well, we said one was going to break it. Well, it happened to be DJ Taylor, and man, he put it on sprint speed once he got open. Wow.
We're an extra away from tying up this Battle of the Borough. Toots touchdown. Don't forget, Toots has the weekday special, $6.99. Lunch special. You can get that tomorrow at Toots. Good food and fun. Armand for point. It's up and good. With 11:10 to play in the fourth, we're tied at 14-14 on State Farm Prep Sports.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand the impact of these events and make sure that your goals are top of mind. While you can't control market volatility, we'll help focus on what you can control. We can connect in several virtual ways. Start by giving me a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
So, start of the fourth quarter, Riverdale finds the end zone on a long run by DJ Taylor. Now we've got us a tie ball game with just under a full quarter to go. Kick into the end zone. It'll be Oakland with the ball at the 20-yard line.
Well, let's see the Riverdale defense. They've got to be fired up now.
Halloween special Battle of the Borough here tonight. And this Riverdale crowd is sure fired up. 1st and 10. Here is Kyler Creasy. Gives it to Tutt. Tutt up the middle, nothing. Door shut on Tutt.
On the run, on the tackle, Weaver.
2nd down and 10. Weaver and Smith combined for the takedown.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
2nd down, 10. Oakland rolls out with 2 wideouts to the left. Bandy is one of those. And now a whistle. Flag on the near sideline. If this is against Oakland, it will back them up 5 probably. There was some movement, and that is the case.
Well, if you're Oakland, you want to get a 1st down. You don't want to be punting that ball back to him as fired up as Riverdale is right now. Don't want to be giving them that. They've just made it 5 yards harder.
Battling elements, battling flags. A lot going on here. Here's DeJuan Morris. Morris breaks to the outside. Morris finally going to be taken out of bounds right around the 20-yard line, just over the 20. So gets 5 yards and those penalty yards back. See, John, you take a play just to get your penalty yards back. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Right.
3rd and 9.
Reams on the takedown. It is going to be 3rd and 10. Gave him an extra yard there. Where the spot of the football is. A 56-yard Taylor run just moments ago tied this ball game. 9:35 left to play in the game. Creasy flushed out of the pocket, running for his life, launches it downfield and out of bounds. Incomplete. No flag.
Good pursuit there by Riverdale. Trying to get that number. Reams, maybe?
He's been everywhere tonight.
I mean, so quick. Creasy doesn't have time to even turn.
Hernandez to punt.
Now this is perfect momentum change here for Riverdale.
Hernandez to punt. Riverdale is going to get good field position here. And punts have been interesting tonight. Oh, it's over his head. It bounced through his hands, and he's trying to get out of the end zone. He runs and is out of bounds somewhere around the 14-yard line, and Riverdale will have the ball in the John Day Legal red zone.
Kudos to the Riverdale defense, but that snap, those kind of things happen this kind of weather, and the snap was bad, and I thought he did a great job of just not taking the safety and getting out to the 14. I'm not sure, he might not have been better off taking the safety.
You might be right.
You know? Yeah.
But now it's 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Riverdale tied at 14. They did lead 7-0. Then it was tied. Then it was 14-7 at halftime and through the 3rd quarter. Here it's been interesting. Taylor on the inside trying to run it, gets to the 14-yard line. So back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Well, if anybody's defense can step up, it can be Oakland's. But now you are in a territory that Armand, is going to play a factor here if you can't get it in.
Yes, he is almost perfect inside 30, at least 25. Oldham making the tackle on the last play for Oakland. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Tellin with Taylor on his right hip. 2 wide near side, 1 to the right. And Taylor finds a hole. He finds the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. DJ Taylor from 14 out, and the Warriors are back on top.
High stepping it to the end zone. Broke that initial line of scrimmage. And once he did that, he was gone.
Warriors back on top. Toots touchdown here for the Oakland Patriots, and here is Armand for point. Snap set, good. Kick away. Kick is good. The Toots touchdown, the extra point, and with 8:22 to play in the ball game, it is 21-14. Riverdale on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has not just been about keeping your home at the perfect temperature. We're about ensuring peace of mind with reliable, expert maintenance that keeps your system running smoothly year-round. Why wait for a breakdown when our preventative maintenance can save you time and money? With Roscoe Brown and Carrier, you get more than just a service. You get a commitment to excellence. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier and never worry about your HVAC system again. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
All right, here is the Khalil Armand kickoff. And this one's not going to be returnable. 35 kickoffs on the season coming into this game, averaging 63 yards on kickoffs. So that is definitely another weapon in the arsenal.
Field position has really been in favor. Now, time of possession has been in Oakland's favor, but they haven't been able to, they pick up a couple of first downs, but haven't been able to move it in for a score.
21-14, fourth quarter, 8:22 to go. Oakland with the ball and trailing for the second time in this game. Riverdale last year, 25-24 in the regular season at Oakland. Run to the 23. That broke their 49-game home win streak. And they had rattled off 12 games in a row in this series, which is the longest streak by Oakland. Oakland did get revenge in the quarterfinals. Went for two in that game, and Riverdale won it. Second down here and 6, 7:45 to play. Oakland, Creasy, and whistle. Looking for a flag. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. And this is against Riverdale. They were offsides.
Got a little anxious there. And this is where Riverdale, you love the emotion that they're playing with, but you don't want them to get, you know, the emotion playing smart.
So with the penalty added, it makes it second down and 2. And the ball is at the 28-yard line. If you're just joining in on WGNS Murfreesboro Smyrna or watching on Big G TV, this has been a very entertaining battle of the borough. Riverdale leads 21-14. They fake the handoff, and Creasy's in trouble. Creasy slings it downfield and out of bounds. Boy, Riverdale, John, has brought the heat. Creasy has been on the run all night.
It's almost like they've got the playbook, doesn't it? I mean, yeah. He's had no time when he drops back.
It's
third and two. Weaver with another fine defensive play to stop Kyler Creasy. Third down.
This is really huge.
Creasy going to work from under center, I think. Got the eye, the fullback trying to block here. They didn't get it. No, sir. Absolutely not. Craig Tutt stopped. It's fourth down. Met by Emmons. Aiden Emmons, the leading tackler on the football team, got a big one right there.
I don't know how this game is going to end, but this might be one of the greatest performances of interior defense by a defensive line that I've seen in a long, long time. Probably the last time I saw it was Oakland.
Yep. 4th down, Oakland showing that they're going for it. Will it be a quick kick? Don't know. No. Pitch back. It's Tutt. Tutt, first down. 25, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's at the 40, a stiff arm 30, 20. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. No flags on the field. And on 4th down, Craig Tutt takes it 72 yards.
Broke the initial line. That's the one thing you have to worry about. Once he gets open, you can break through that initial line, which Riverdale has done great all day. We just said it. And then Tutt gets free and goes all the way.
Hernandez for point here now. And this is critical. Gotta have it. 6:39 to play in the 4th quarter. And whistle. Flag from the sideline. We'll see what the penalty is as the hush goes over the crowd here. They're going to go over and talk to Kevin Creasy. Don't know what this is about. Coach Creasy looks back, and it looks like they're going to have to make a substitution here. Several substitutions. Well, that's interesting.
Dead ball foul, offsides, Riverdale.
It's offsides against Riverdale, so they bring Hernandez off the field, and Oakland rather, is going to go for the 2-point conversion, it looks like. Because it puts the ball right at the 1. This is big. Oakland lines up with the offset power I. And it's DeJuan Morris. DeJuan Morris sneaks in, I think. Yes! Yes! The Patriots, 2-point conversion. And they take the lead. 22-21. With 6:39 to play, you're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
We're here at Rick's Barbecue catching up with Anne-Marie Brents, who tells us not only do they have barbecue, smoked chicken, loaded baked potatoes, but the slaw dogs are out of this world.
I do love the slaw dogs. People are like, is that a big sausage? I'm like, no, it's a deep fried hot dog. And the slaw that we put on them is a spicy mustard slaw. It's actually really good. I like to dip it in white sauce.
Rick's Barbecue has awesome deals to feed the entire family.
We have family packs, and it can feed 4 to 6 people. We have a picnic pack, which is the family pack doubled.
Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city. $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
Here is the kick return, and Riverdale will have it shy of the 30-yard line. Oakland Patriots just took the lead, 22-21, as we've just seen some crazy things in this football game tonight.
And in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. I mean, the 3rd quarter was scoreless.
Yeah.
Riverdale now trying to answer. Ball at their own 29-yard line, 2 wide right, 1 near side. And here's Taylor, nice stiff arm. Taylor sneaks past the 30 and going to be out of bounds right around the 33, I think is where they're going to spot it.
Well, here's the game. 6:29 to go. Riverdale's down by 1. They've got the ball. They need to get down the field, get some first downs, and they'll probably eat up most of the clock by doing that. I think that's why Kevin Creasy, with the conditions and everything in, I think that, and then got that
the penalty.
He said, let's do it.
Well, he rolled the dice and it worked. 3:45 to play. Blackman still trails Coffee 19-14. That has huge region implications. Tellin passes near side. Oh, it was tipped in the air and almost intercepted. And that was Chase Bandy who almost picked that ball.
Good pressure by Oakland that time. Tellin forced to throw it when he didn't really want to. He kind of threw it behind the receiver. It was tipped and almost a near interception. Now you're at the point of the game where any little thing could be just like that penalty, that offsides penalty.
Third down and 5 from their own 34-yard line. Tellin and the Warriors. He sends 2 wide to the right, 1 on the short side, the near side. Taylor with the grab here, and he is taken down at the 35-yard line. It's 4th down. Picked up a yard, but needed 5. And he maybe got a half a yard there. He didn't even get it across the 35-yard line. Sanders and Ellison combining there for the tackle.
Well, you got to punt it now.
Miles Weaver on to punt.
Hope your defense can hold them is what your Riverdale.
Oakland's Tut is right around the 38-yard line. Oh, the snap is high and over the head of Weaver, and he falls on it inside the 10 at the 7. Spikes the ball in disgust, and Oakland will have it 1st and goal.
This time it happens to Riverdale. He didn't have a chance. That ball that had to be a slip.
So Oakland here in the John Day Legal Red Zone, leading 22-21. Seriously injured, the law offices of John Day. You can call them for a free consultation. Find out more at johndaylegal.com. 5:38 to play. Oakland up by 1, and the ball officially now at the 8-yard line. Morris in the Wildcat, hands it off. And diving to the 5 is Tut. So he picks up 3. 2nd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Ball closest to the right hash for the Patriots. 5:16, clock melting. Oakland taking their time. Play comes in from the sideline with a substitution. Oakland still in the Wildcat formation. Tut on the right hip of Morris. Fakes, hands it off. No, he keeps. And it's going to be Morris turning those legs, trying to get into the end zone, but stops short at about the 1-foot line. It's 3rd and goal.
Morris on the run.
He picked up 4.5 and needed 5. They may put it right at the 1, though. Yep. Sure looked like he was almost in there. Probably going to run it again. Power eye here again for Oakland. Morris doesn't hand it off. Morris trying to get in and is met right there at the plane. Stop short. 4th and inches. What do you do? 3 points would make it a 4-point lead.
Morris on the carry.
I think they're going to go for it.
I think they will too.
The ball is between the goal line and the 1. It's closest to the goal line. In fact, if I had both lenses in my glasses, I could see. No, that's Rod. Ball is almost at the goal line. I mean, it has to be just centimeters away. Oakland is going to call a timeout to talk about it. Up 22-21, 4th and inches for the Pats when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Chef and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. And Animal City, Music World and Drummer's Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy.
First final of the night is in, and it is Cane Ridge Smyrna finishing with the score 37-8. Nice win for Smyrna. Here, Oakland, 4th and inches. They fake to Morris and go right up inside. Yes! Oakland's in. So much misdirection on that play. I don't even know who they snapped the football to. It was Creasy with the touchdown. A sneaky quarterback sneak.
Well, I think that was the last person they were expecting.
Well, Morris was lined up as the quarterback, but it was just a short snap. That's a Toots touchdown for the Oakland Patriots. And the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So, with 3:22 to play in the ball game, it's Oakland 29, Riverdale 21 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Vans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Vans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Vans will be there with trained technicians. Vans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Vans Heating and Air.
Renters, when you combine State Farm Auto and Renters Insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and Renters Insurance to help you save. Call me at 615-900-0877.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Hicks taking the kickoff. No yards after making that grab, and Riverdale will have the ball at about the 27-yard line. John, with 3:17 left, we know how Riverdale's offense, they can do some big things, but they're going to have a score pretty quick.
Yeah, they've got 3 timeouts left. That's in their favor. So they can still run. They can still run the football some. Plenty of time.
Tellen slings it near side, incomplete. That was intended over here on the near side for Cameron Booker, but looked like a little confusion on that. The Coffee County Blackman game is final, 19-14. Coffee County with the win. Second down now, 10 to go. Back to pass is Tellen. Looks. Passes near side, again trying to target Booker. Threw that one too high. Little pressure there by Oakland caused that. It's third down.
It's such a struggle on this kind of night. It's such a struggle to try to throw the ball accurately each and every time.
Another final, Antioch 55, Laverne 6. Final score tonight. And the Laverne season ends. with that loss. 3:07 to play in this one. Oakland up by 8. It would take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie for Riverdale. But now they've got to get a 3rd down and 10 converted. Tellin in trouble. Tellin runs right side. Tellin stops, throws, incomplete. Intended again for Booker, this time across the middle in double coverage. And there's a flag on the field. Holding against Riverdale. John, Riverdale scores, ties this ball game up. Then they score again to take a lead and look like momentum was all on their side. And then all of a sudden, this is a weird game, isn't it?
Well, it's changed so quickly. And you're sitting there celebrating, and the next minute you find yourself down with and then the bad snap, and then you're behind.
It's 4th and 10 with 2:57 to play. And Miles Weaver on to punt. Oakland should get the ball somewhere around midfield. No pressure here by Oakland. And it is going to take a bounce at the 40 and takes a Riverdale bounce inside the 35 and rolls all the way down to the 29-yard line. So a great punt there by Miles Weaver. John, if you're Oakland, you're milking this clock, aren't you?
You're milking it, and Riverdale probably will have to use both their timeouts in order to keep that from Riverdale's got to concentrate right now on stopping them from getting the 1st down. So, 1st down will probably end it.
This is the last game. The other 3 games have gone final here tonight. We'll be able to tell you a little bit about how the playoffs shake up, especially with that Coffee County win. Here's Tutt running inside. Going to be down at the 32-yard line, and there's the first timeout. 2:35 to play. Oakland up by 8, and you're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Whether you're a student, alumni, or just a fan, Raider Tees has exactly what you need to help you cheer on the Blue Raiders on game days and every moment in between. We sell officially licensed Blue Raider gear, whether it's clothing, hats, flags, chairs, or just whatever. We have it all, including exclusive gear you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook for updates on new Blue Raider gear and special prices or discounts. For all your Blue Raider gear, shop Raider Tees today. Bigger, better, and go Blue!
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Here we go with a 2nd down for the Oakland Patriots. And it's DeJuan Morris. Short gain, big pile up to the 35-yard line.
Morris on the run.
And Riverdale takes a timeout. Takes their last timeout here. And so will we. 8-point lead for Oakland. They've got the ball with 3rd down and 8 coming up on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey there, it's Brian. I wanted to share one of the reasons why I love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They really show up for their customers. I see it firsthand, and I know you'll see and feel the difference. I know I can count on real, personalized service. When I've got a question, I don't get passed off to a machine. I get a real person who's ready to help. They always show up for me, and I know they will for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Many medications for our animals have to be compounded, and we offer that here at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
Special for you, your loved ones, or for your pets.
Learn more at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Thank you for allowing us to be your local pharmacy. We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services to meet their needs.
3rd down, and Tutt with the ball, and he is going to break free down the sideline. And he is going to take it all the way in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Oakland Patriots. That goes 65 yards.
Tut has been unbelievable tonight. You know, he's a part-time offensive player.
That's true.
And he just put the dagger in Riverdale's back right there.
There is a flag, and this is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Patriots.
2 runs. He's got 150 yards in the second half.
That quiets the crowd, and folks beginning to file out of here. The personal foul or the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Hernandez to kick. The holder, by the way, is Matthew Moore. Don't get that in quite enough. After the Oakland Toots touchdown by Tut, the kick is up and the kick is good. So your score with 2:16 to play, Oakland up 36-21 on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wommel. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We're back here at Phil Watts Tomahawk Stadium, and this fourth quarter has belonged to the Oakland Patriots. They're about to win the Battle of the Borough here tonight. Kick is going to be taken by Riverdale inside the 20. 30 to the 34-yard line on the return. And that was Bailey on the return. Well, John, that kind of took the wind out of the sails of Riverdale, didn't it?
Yeah, it was the dagger. I mean, it happens. You're trying to load everybody up on the box to keep them getting the first down, and boom, they run it to the outside, 65 yards.
36-21. Patriots up. Here's Tellin, back to pass. Smokes it here near side to Hicks. Nice move by Hicks and gets it to the 45 for a first bank first down. The first down will stop the clock to move the chain crew across the way. Ball just over the 40 at the 40 and a half, we'll call it, 45 and a half. First and 10. Tellin looks right across the middle. It's going to be caught by Hicks. Hicks at the 50, breaks a tackle, and finally ridden out of bounds around the 47.
Tellin's pass completed to Hicks, chased out of bounds by number 2, Chase Bandy.
And we were looking at the playoff situation a little bit, and with Coffee County's win over Blackman, that will eliminate Rockvale from the postseason. Coffee will finish third and Blackman fourth, and what we're deciding here is first and second. And right now it looks like Oakland will finish first. Tellin passes, intercepted. That is Chase Bandy with the pick. And Bandy has 6 interceptions coming into the game, and that's 7 now.
First and 10, Oakland.
He's also forced a fumble, 2 pass breakups, and 31 tackles, but 7 interceptions. Leads the team. So Oakland with a minute and a half here will have it at the 15.5-yard line. They don't have a play clock here, but Oakland's going to line up in victory formation, it looks like, and take a knee here a couple of times. There's one. And the clock runs. Well, it was a dandy battle of the Borough. Let's see here. Riverdale leads the series 33-24. And when we get a